Okay, so this lesson is on least common multiple, or LCM for short. When would I ever use this? When you add or subtract fractions with unlike denominators. For instance, 1/3 plus 4/5, you would need to find a common denominator for 3 and 5, and in this case, it's going to be 15, so you would find equivalent fractions, such as that. And then you may add up your 5 and your 12, and you would get 17/5, excuse me, and that would equal 1 2/15. Okay, now to find that 15 that we just got for that one, let's look into this. If we want to find the LCM for 6 and 9, we can use one of three methods. The first way would be the list way. We're going to write out the multiples. So for 6, I have 6, 12, 18, 24. For 9, 18, 27, 36. And you only really need to go as far until you find a common multiple that's in both. In this case, it's 18. So 18 would be our least common multiple. Another way to do it would be the ladder way. So for 6 and 9, I'm going to use my ladder. I can divide both of these by 3. And when I looked at my horizontal row, my 2 and my 3, I can't divide any other factors into those. So I am going to actually multiply the left side plus the horizontal base all together. 3 times 2 is 6, times 3 is 18. And again, we have 18. Prime factor tree of 6 and 9. I'll factor these out. 2 times 3. 9 would be 9 times 3. And now I'm going to start on the left. I am going to circle my first number. If there is another 2 in the 9, I'm going to cross it off. However, all I see are 3's. I'm going to circle my next 3, and over in the 9, I do see a 3. I can only cross off 1 because I need a 1-to-1 relationship here. And then the last one I'm going to circle as well, and there's no pairs in the 6. So again, take all the things that are circled, multiply them, and you get 18. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. I want to find the least common multiple of 12 and 20. Now, I actually prefer the ladder way, so I'm going to show you the ladder way here. So I set up my ladders, 12 and 20. I know they're both even, so I'm going to just divide by 2. Get 6 and 10. Oh, look, 2 more even numbers. Let's try that 2 again. 3 and 5. And then I'm looking at my 3 and 5. I have no more factors that will go into both of them. So I'm going to do 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. So 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 5, 60. My least common multiple of 12 and 20 equals 60. How about 10 and 14? Again, I'm going to set up my ladder. Both even numbers. Let's try dividing by 2. I don't have any other factors that will go into 5 and 7. I'm going to do 2 times 5 times 7. 70 is my least common multiple. All right, one more. Let's try it with 3 numbers this time. 6, 9, and 12. Now, you need to find at least 2 out of the 3 numbers that have common factor in them. I'm actually looking at all 3 of these, and I could divide them by 3. Get 2, 3, and 4. Now I'm looking at my bottom row. My 2 and my 4 are both even numbers. So I could divide both of them by 2. And because my 3 is not going to go in evenly, I'm just going to carry that number down. You don't have to do anything with it. Now I'm looking at the horizontal base row again, 3 and 2. There's no more factors. So everything I see around the outside, 2 times 1 times 3 times 2. It's all 5 of those factors. And I end up with 36. I hope this little video helped you out. See you in class.